There are some ladies that think men are scum. They can't wrap their minds around the fact that there's a guy that can be good. Like, once they see a good guy, a stand-up guy, a guy who has integrity, who says he's something and is that thing he says he is, they are like, this guy is a stupid guy. This guy is a baller. This guy, they can't stay with such guy because nobody wants to stay with a stupid guy. Nobody wants to stay. So their energy cannot keep that kind of guy around. So they let that kind of guy go because it's too nice, it's too this, and they attract that same guy that they expect all men to be. And they're like, you see, Tunde cheated on me. All men are scum. Hi, welcome to another episode of Let's Do Life with Atilola. Alrighty, today I'm going to be teaching you Lord, I'm going to be talking about men as scum, like, or women are, what are women? Women are, they're gold diggers. So basically, before we go on, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. So the thing there is, I made a new friend who basically told me that you know, singing the old same song of, oh, girls are gold diggers, ladies are bad, and they just want to chop your money, there are no good girls out there. Like, how? Well, let me behave. Anyway, there are no good girls out there and everything. So I was like, what do you mean there are no good girls out there? So he gave an example of how, you know, the lady his last relationship, he dropped the girl because they were together for 6 years. She lied to him that she was a virgin. Basically, she was cheating on him while he was being a, you know, an innocent bystander, or let me just say a dumb person. And, you know, she just played him for a fool. And basically, all girls are bad. I was like, why will you judge all girls to be bad because of your own experience? He mentioned the fact that his close friend, also had the same negative experience with women. And I'm like, okay, 2 women, so all girls are bad. It was like, Lagos girls. You know when they say, Lagos girls, bad girls and everything. And these kinds of discussions are quite tiring, especially when you are a lady. You know, you are, as a single girl, you were like, you had your head screwed on well. You know, a lot of ladies that have their head screwed on well, and you're like, okay, see this guy, and where are you going to that you're not meeting the good girls? Okay, so I was like, okay, imagine me saying that all men are bad and all men are scum just because they are guys that cheat out there. And, you know, just imagine me saying that. Basically, is my son bad? No. Is my brother bad? No. Is my whatever bad? No. So why are all men bad apart from my own son and my brother and my husband, but the remaining men are bad? You can see where this mentality is coming from. And I think that it's the lie of the enemy that expects we as women and men also to lower their standards, such that when they see somebody that falls short of what they want and what they expect, they just accept it because after all, men are scum, or women are just out there sleeping around looking for money, so that you are not expecting good of people that you see there anymore. It's a trick of the enemy, and we need to be very careful about that trick, because that trick is working big time. Because this guy that I was talking to, I realized that even if he sees a good girl or a stand-up lady, there are 2 things that can happen. Number one, he will always believe that she's lying, she's cheating, she's pretending, she's not a good lady, she's just hiding something, and she's just very, very good at hiding. And this lady will end up leaving him because she just cannot stand this kind of person that is always second guessing and everything. Or the lady will, you understand, the lady will eventually become that which he expects, because he will do things, he will take actions to turn her into that sort of person. And she'll be like, you know what, no matter what I do to this guy, I really, really like him, I'm really gonna stay with him, but I'll just end up being what he wants, what he's expecting me to be anyway, because that's who he already thinks I am. You understand? Which is also going to be warped on the side of the lady. You get? Or at the end of the day, this lady will be too good for him. He will not be able to handle that kind of person. He will end up chasing this good person away and attracting that kind of person he thinks all women are. And he will say, you see, after all, I told you, this one that you said she's good, she left me. This one that stayed, she's bad. And all men, all women are gold diggers, all women are scum, all women are this and that. And which also, when you flip it, is also the same thing for men, for ladies that say all men are scum. Because there are some ladies that think men are scum. They can't wrap their minds around the fact that there's a guy that can be good. Like, once they see a good guy, a stand-up guy, a guy who has integrity, who says is something and is that thing he says he is, they are like, this guy is a stupid guy, this guy is a baller, this guy is somebody I can just smack around. And they cannot stay with such guy because they feel this guy, they can't stay with such guy because nobody wants to stay with a stupid guy. Nobody wants to stay. So their energy cannot keep that kind of guy around. So they let that kind of guy go because it's too nice, it's too this, and they attract that same guy that they expect all men to be. And they're like, you see, Tunde cheated on me, all men are scum. No, all men are not scum. All men, you expect all men to be scum, so you attract men that are scum. When I was a very, very young girl, I used to, you see, this all men is just nomenclature that changes. It's just nomenclature that changes. Trust me. These men are bad. All men are cheats. All men are liars. I've been hearing it since I was a child. Trust me, I've been hearing it. And I've always been very interested in the whole marriage, love, relationship thing. If you know me, I've been interested in that thing before I became a teenager. And I never used to read Mills and Bones or read love stories or anything, but it's just something I've always been interested in. So I've been hearing this, all men are bad, all men are cheats, all men are this, since I was a child. So I read a book called The Last 10% by Mitchell McKinney Hammond. All those are relationship books of those days. It's basically a novel, you get, and the conclusion was that if they say most men are bad, forget most men. So the concept behind the last 10% was that if 90% of men are bad, forget the 90%. Your husband is amongst the 10%. Don't concentrate on the fact that 90% of the men are bad. Concentrate on the fact that 10% of men are good, and you'll get married to the last 10%. I can't remember the whole story anymore. It's a novel, it's fiction, as I said, but I told myself ever since then, like, I knew that was what I was going to do, but it validated me that I will never get married to a scum in today's world. I will never get married to a cheat. I will never get married to a liar. I can never attract such men. So even in my single days, married men never approached me. Never approached me, because I don't attract those kind of men. Unserious guys never approached me. Trust me, unserious guys never approached me. Or maybe they approached me, but I didn't know they were approaching me because they were not visible to me. Trust me, they were never visible to me. you know, when you cannot speak the language, if you're speaking Chinese and somebody is speaking Hindi, you guys cannot, you don't even know that somebody's toasting you. That's the case. So I never got people, such unserious people never approached me. I never had issues with married men. I never had issues with any unscrupulous elements around me. So it was not surprising that Scum never came around me and I never got married to a Scum, because my mentality was that it was not even going to come around me. That was my mentality. It was not. And the truth is, there are some ladies that this, you know, this, they don't want, they are like, oh, all men are Scum, all men are this, all men are that. They know the signs. Those kind of men approach them, and those are the kind of men they get the thrill from. You know, I'm a good girl, but I want a bad guy that can, you know, give me excitement, give me fun, give me this kind of guy. That is what attracts them. And they say they don't want Scum. So how do you know if men are Scum? Watch for the signs. If you see the signs, leave. It will be, yes, we know that it will be painful. We know that it will be painful, but you have yourself to thank when you take the right decision. So stop sitting there to my friend that I just made, my male friend, and saying all women are bad, while you keep attracting those women, and we even try to hook you up with ladies and that are good, and you're like, she doesn't. Take the ones that give you the thrill now, and whatever you see, you stick with it. And to the ladies, keep complaining that all men are Scum, and when they try to hook you up with a stand-up guy, or they try to introduce you to a stand-up guy, or you see a stand-up guy, you are like, it's too slow, it's too good for me, it doesn't give me thrill. What are you looking for? Are you looking for thrill, or you are looking for stability in your life? Choose one. Choose one. Do you want a God-fearing guy that does, you understand, that does what he says he will do, that is a, you know, please, ladies and gentlemen, let's make up our mind, and don't believe that all men are Scum. It's not true. Not all men are Scum. Not all women are bad or are out there to get your money. And if you are so confused, pray for God to bring the ones that are good, that have good intention. And you yourself, are you Scum? Are you thrill seeking, or are you interested? You're not. If you want a lady that is stable, but you yourself, you're not even ready to get married, please hold yourself in one corner. Scum, be meeting the women that will chop your money, and then be meeting yourself, but don't not be ready and be waiting for and be trying to get the girl that is ready. It's not right. It's not right. Check your heart also. Let's check our hearts, that we are attracting the kind of person that we want to attract. You understand? I will not say you should go to church or go to mosque or go to club, because we know that everybody is everywhere right now. But check your heart, determine the kind of person that you want, and you will find that person. Honestly, you'll find the person. And please, let's raise our standards. Let's raise our standards. Let's not say, oh, all men are Scum, so I've seen this one. Oh, I will take him like that. I always say that the reason why many men are bad today is because we have so lowered our standards such that they can present anything to us and we'll take it. You get? If honestly we raise our standards, men will know that for you to approach me, hey, I was a proud single girl. For you to approach me, you must be it. You must be it. You can't just approach me. Men will raise their game, honestly. And I'm not saying you must be rich, you must be this, you must be that, or whatever, but you must have character. You must have integrity. You must be ready to stick with one woman. You must be ready to, you must be hardworking. You must be, there are some things that you must be. Men will learn to raise their game if we refuse to lower our own game. All right, so I hope you have learned from this. This is just a gist time. Have you learned how to, I know this is not teaching you how to recognize men that are scum, but I hope that you have learned something today, and I hope that you have learned something. Please click the subscribe button below, and I hope to bring you something nice, something new in the next episode. Please click the subscribe button below. I will see you in the next episode. Bye. Mwah.